Dear Zayden, today, 2 years ago, you took your first breath. I didn't realize the love I could have for someone until I had you. From the second you were born, not only did my life change, everyone else's life changed too. But because of you, they changed for the better. You would never meet so many people who fell in love with you and made sure everything revolved around you. We have the biggest support system with the most love we needed to be able to raise you at 15. I went through 36 hours of pain to bring you into the world, and not for 1 second did I worry about myself. I remember when you came out and you were blue, your umbilical cord was wrapped around your neck, there were 7 different nurses in the room. I was so worried that something was wrong with you. Even though everyone else was worried about how I just pushed out an almost 8-pound baby at 15 with a failed epidural, and the amount of blood I was losing was scary. But the first question I asked was if you were okay. You have always been my #1 priority since the day I found out about you. Your dad and I were 2 15-year-old kids who didn't care about anything and didn't really care about what happened with the future until we found out about you. We decided to keep you. People stared and said things they shouldn't have said. So many people told me I had ruined my life by keeping you, or that I ruined your dad's life by having you. But the day I saw you, I knew everything changed, and that no matter how young we were, we made the right choice. It may have been the hard choice, but in our heart we felt it was right, and I knew everything happened for a reason. When you were 16 months, your grandpa passed away. You didn't understand at that time what was happening, but he was one of the people who were so mad when he found out I was having you. But once you got here and he held you for the first time, his whole mindset changed, and he was one of the many people in your life who loved you more than anything. And when I found out I was pregnant, I questioned God and I asked him why me. But he had a plan for everything, and at that time I just didn't see it yet. But I continued to trust God because I knew his plans never fail. You were given to me so that your grandpa was able to meet you and love you, and so we were able to have the bond that you did. Every time I look at your face, there is no doubt in my mind that if I could change the past, I would go back and still pick you. I would do it all over again in a heartbeat just for you, no matter how hard nights are, or how many times I have to rock you to sleep, or spend days at a time in the hospital when you're sick, or when you fell and got a concussion at 1 year old, and when I had to figure out what to do with a little baby who depended on me for all your needs, and when we would lose nights of sleep, or when I would answer the same question for you over and over again, or when I would take you shopping and they would compliment me on how cute my brother was. No matter how frustrating or hard things got, I would never give it up. You are my strength on the hardest days. You didn't ruin my life. You gave me a reason to be here, a better life. You gave me hope, you gave me purpose, and during my darkest times, you brought me light. You make my life meaningful and make me work 10 times harder to achieve any goal I have ever set for myself. You make me feel a love I never knew I would be able to feel. One day when you are 10 or 16 or even 30, you'll be able to look back and watch this video and always know how much I love you. I always wanted to change this world and help other people. And on this day, every day, I feel like I changed so many people's minds of what teen parents and teen pregnancy is really about by having you. I am showing all the people who doubted me that by having you, it gave me a reason to work harder to achieve my goals. I went to school and I worked and I took care of you. Your dad went to school and played baseball and worked as hard as he could, all for you. We made sure we worked even harder to be able to give you the life we knew you deserved, so you could grow up and make a difference in this world. I want you to be able to say, my mom is strong and I am who I am because of her. I want when people see you, they see how good I did making sure you were raised to be a diamond in a world full of rocks. You will always be my proudest accomplishment, and every single year on your birthday, I will remember how blessed I am to be your mom. And all the obstacles we have gotten through together, and how without you, I wouldn't be who I am today, and how I wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for you. I love you so much, my sunshine. You will always be the miracle that made my life complete. Happy birthday, Zayden. I love you.